want to become a K-pop idol like Blackpink, BTS, Twice, or solo singer? Well, you come to the right place. Today's video will show you the best 4 tips to become a K-pop trainee. I already make a video that how to become a K-pop idol, check the link in the description below. But before journey to be a K-pop idol you need to become a trainee first. Before K-pop singers were stars, they were trainees. Trainees live, train, and perform together starting at a very young age. Some trainees start as young as 11 years old, but many don't get discovered and join a company until they're in their late teens, so don't despair if you're a little older. Many K-pop trainees and idols are Korean, but it's not an absolute requirement to be Korean. People of all ethnicities and races can audition, even you Asia or Western. K-pop is global now. Tip number 1. Cultivating your skills. A. Take dance classes to become a better and more versatile dancer. Especially if you don't have much practice dancing yet, look into taking as many different classes as you can. Focus on hip-hop and urban dancing. A big part of being a trainee, and hopefully an idol, is being able to perform exceptionally, and that includes dancing. If you can't take actual classes, use the internet to learn new skills. B. Invest in a vocal coach to strengthen your singing abilities. Even if you're already a great singer, chances are you could still learn something from a coach. If nothing else, they can give you tips to increase your endurance when you perform. If your main skill is dancing, that is okay. But having the ability to sing will increase your odds of getting noticed when you audition to become a trainee. C. Work on your rapping skills to round out your skill set. Rapping is an important part of the K-pop lifestyle, and it can also be fun. Listen to more rap music to get an idea of the rhythm and start imitating your favorite artists. If you get caught up on the words, practice tongue twisters to loosen your lips. D. Practice writing your own music and perfecting well-known songs. When you audition, you'll need to perform songs that the producers already know, but when you're a trainee, you'll be working on writing and choreographing your own original music. It's a good idea to work on both aspects of being a performer. Take a music writing class if you can, and spend a lot of time listening to K-pop and watching music videos so you can start emulating popular styles. Tip number 2. Adopting new habits. A. Familiarize yourself with Korean cultural norms and beauty standards. Though many companies will accept non-Korean trainees, you will still be catering to a largely Korean audience. It's smart to learn about the culture if you aren't already familiar. Study popular K-pop groups, spend time on Korean fashion websites, and read up on etiquette and social norms. If you aren't Korean, it'll show the producers that you are invested in becoming a K-pop trainee and are willing to work hard to be a part of the culture. B. Learn to speak Korean if it isn't a language you're familiar with. If you can't take a Korean language class, try downloading an app like Eggbun or Duolingo. C. Avoid scandal and be careful with what you put on social media. A big part of being a successful trainee is characterized by having good manners and behaving properly. Try to stay out of situations where you might get in trouble, like, for example, being at a party where there is underage drinking. And use caution when putting things on social media. Managers and executives can most likely see your accounts. Producers are interested in trainees who have the right skill and are willing to work hard. They aren't interested in trainees who end up in the spotlight because they're often in trouble or causing drama. Tip number 3. Auditioning to become a trainee. A. Research which company you'd like to audition for. Some of the major K-pop companies are SM, JYP, YG, Cube, Loan, Pledis, Woollim, and Big Hit. Some companies are focused on trainees who match a certain aesthetic and already know how to sing and dance, while others don't mind taking someone who looks a little different from the norm or who needs more training in a particular area. You could audition for every opportunity you come across, but that might get expensive and time-consuming. It's a good idea to find the company that seems most likely to accept you and focus your attention on their auditions. It's also good to note that if you're under 14, a legal guardian will need to attend or sign off on the audition for you. B. Become an expert in your skill and be confident when you audition. Most K-pop trainees are great at one of the following skills: singing, dancing, or rapping. Make sure to have one really strong skill and a familiarity with everything else. For example, if you are strongest at dancing, take classes and hone that skill as best as you can, but also don't neglect to work on your singing and rapping, too. C. Prepare 3 songs for an audition, one of which should be Korean. Think about where your talents shine, and then make your song selections based off of that talent. For example, if you're great at rapping and dancing, choose one song that is in Korean that showcases your rapping and dancing skills, choose another that exhibits another type of dancing, and then choose a song that you absolutely love. The producers will get a chance to see your skill and your passion. D. Get headshots done to hand out or send to producers. You can have these done professionally, or you can try to do them yourself at home. Take shots from the front and profile, and include photos of just your face as well as your entire body. Wear minimal makeup for your headshots, as producers will want to see your face on its own. E. Wear normal clothes and minimal makeup on your audition day. The judges will want to see what your face and body look like without excessive makeup or body-altering clothes like Spanx. K-pop trainees live in a world controlled by the company, and they will be choosing your clothes and styling your makeup and hair for you when you perform or make public appearances. Avoid wearing K-pop fan clothing. Producers might assume you're at the audition to get to see your idol. F. Attend a live audition or submit an online audition if you're overseas. There are tons of live auditions that take place all over the world, so chances are you can find one in your country to attend. If you can't attend a live audition, or even if you can but want to submit more work, check out each company's online audition forum at their websites. Online auditions are a great option for people hoping to be trainees. Tip number 4, living the trainee lifestyle. A. Realize that it might be hard to make friends if you're a foreigner. Trainees often sign years-long contracts and spend upwards of 18 hours a day with the other trainees. If you don't speak Korean or are unfamiliar with the culture, it may take a while before you make friends and feel like you fit in. Make an effort to try and communicate clearly with others, especially if there is a language barrier. And also try to be kind to others. That can go a long way when you're away from home and trying to be successful while also making friends. B. Read your contract carefully before committing to a company. Being a K-pop trainee is a long-term commitment. Some companies, depending on your age, may even ask you to sign a 5 to 6 year contract. Be sure to read and review the contract language very closely. If you don't speak Korean, hire a professional lawyer who does to review the fine print. Lots of companies make you repay your salary if you break your contract. Some of them also don't make accommodations for emergencies or health issues. Don't sign anything before you fully understand it. C. Take good care of your health to withstand the grueling schedule. Many trainees work from 5 or 6 a.m. until midnight or 1 a.m. In addition to training, you may also have schoolwork that has to be done or need extra practice on your own. The company often sets the schedule for their trainees without running it by them first. Trainees generally don't get the recommended amount of sleep every night, and they often don't eat meals at regular intervals. D. Be prepared for monthly evaluation tests. Because new trainees are often being brought into the company, everyone is evaluated on a monthly basis to ensure that the recruits are all up to standard. It can be a tense time every month as the company could choose to let you go if you don't perform well. There are generally 20 to 30 other students at any company at any given time, so you are usually going to be in competition with your classmates to keep your place at the company. So that's all for today's video. If you have any question, please subscribe and comment your question down below. We trying our best to answer.